Such a beautiful day today. Gonna take you guys to the Embarcadero and potentially Coit Tower, depending on how busy it is. Showcase the city a little bit for anyone unfamiliar with San Francisco. Traffic. I think there's a baseball game today, so this might not be the best. Well, it is what it is. Things should clear up after the stadium. So we're kind of at the start of Embarcadero right now. Up ahead, I don't know if you could see that, is Oracle Arena. Actually, AT&T Park, Oracle Arena, home of the SF Giants. I know they changed the name quite a few times. Was it Pac Bell before? Then AT&T. Now, is it Oracle Park? Or is it Oracle Arena? One of those. Maybe this will show it better. All right, it's Oracle something. Oracle, I think it's Oracle Park. For the people that don't know, leave your guesses in the comments. The tree is covering it right now. I think it's Oracle Park. Yes, it is. Haha. I think Oracle Arena is the one in Oakland? I don't know. Anyways, we're on the Embarcadero. Gonna make my way down the entire waterfront. That's new. E-bikes and scooters must use bikeway. I know way back then when the Lime scooters first came out and there wasn't really like a governor on the speed, people were driving that thing crazy on the sidewalks. It's like a third world country with how many people are riding those Lime bikes and just going insane with it. It's crazy that it turned it into such a big problem that they have to make signs for it. I think they're all governed and limited to like a certain speed now as well. I know there's a lot of new players in town. Not even sure if Lime is one of them anymore. I'm getting a good view of the bridge. Pier 28, 11 more piers. It would be at Pier 39. But it's actually quite a ways away to get to the pier. The Ferry Building is upcoming. Way back when, I actually used to do valet for the Ferry Building. Not sure if they still have that. It was an interesting location. Since it was like across the street on like a corner, it was kind of some distance away from the Ferry Building itself. I forgot the name of this bow and arrow thing. but it's been there forever. Ferry Building right up ahead. I don't recall it being that color. It may have gotten repainted. Interesting fact about this area, when it's high tide, it gets pretty insane. Not flooding, but you'll see the waves crash up and spill or overflow over. It's pretty cool. Or well, I don't know, it might be spooky as well. Ferry Building, Port of San Francisco. Yeah, it definitely was not this color. It used to be white, pretty sure. Oh, Gott's is still here. Their sandwiches are pretty good. So the Valet lot I used to work at is actually, it's way over there, it's across the street. In that corner right there with that blue. Good times. Good times. They actually have a pay station now. Interesting. I remember back then, there's people that knew what time Valet closed, and they would just park there for free after, or they would actually never come back and pay. Like, well, they would come back, they would have their key, and there's no attendant to pay. So they basically would get free parking. They would kind of figure out the hours. And then, of course, after it is closed, people just park anyways. But I remember that parking lot being pretty scary. A few times I worked, it wasn't so late, I think it was like 7 p.m. where it got dark early. There was certain people and vehicles that came in to break into cars. So I would just be in the booth watching. There's not much I could do. But I remember one crazy time that had happened, but there was undercover agents or police officers who were waiting right around the corner. So as they came in, started scoping out cars, two undercover vehicles pulled in and got them. So I thought that was pretty impressive. here's Pier 39. I think I missed my turn. I was supposed to turn on Broadway.